Welcome to Collecting Chaos. It's time for a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, and Tuesday's treasures. Alright, I got a few comics to show you today. Start off with an older Superman, number 132. It's not in the best shape in the world. It's alright. But when you start getting back into these, when you start getting back into the comics from the 50s, this one's from 1959, I get real lenient with, even the early 60s, I get real lenient in condition. I'm going to clean it a little bit, probably give it a press, make it a little bit nicer. I'm not going to do any kind of work as far as repairs go. Just a little clean and a press, and that'll be plenty. Next up, I hate it when they put stuff in resealable bags because they're dangerous. Next up, Superman number 133. Again, from 1959. This one's in a little bit nicer shape. It's still, good at best. It's got, some damage down here on the corner. Again, it can use a clean and a press, and that's probably all I'm going to do to it. But, yeah. No acid smell here. Definitely needs a clean and a press, though, and, I might straighten this stuff out a little bit. I'm not going to do any more than that. It's in good condition. That's fine with me when we're talking 1959. Especially Superman comics. Superman from 59 in better than good condition get really expensive. Let's take a look at this next one I have. Superman Annual number 3. This is in nice shape. It still needs a clean. I won't be pressing it. I will be cleaning it. I'll see if I can get that off with some MacuClean. It might take it out. I don't know. But yeah, it needs a clean. Might press it. Probably won't. And the reason I probably won't is because it is square bound, which means it has these staples here. And if you're not careful, those staples will go right through the cover when you press it. It is got a split here. That's not unusual. 1961. Very good. I'm happy with it. I just, like I said, a clean, maybe a press. Next up, a lot of these are in bags. I should have taken them out of bags before I started this, because I have quite a few comics here. From AC Collectors Classics, in other words, Americomics. Tom Mix Holiday album. This is a one-shot. Very happy to get it. Yeah. It's pretty clean. I'll probably just, when I get more Mylars, I'll probably just put that in a Mylar and stick it in my collection. Maybe I'll clean it. I don't know. I have so many comics on my to be cleaned and to be fixed list that I don't dare add more. You know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take the rest of these comics out of their bags, and then we'll get back. And I'm back, and we'll go straight to Gold Key, Tarzan number 199. Not in the best shape in the world. You start getting into these higher issues of the Gold Key comics, it's hard to find them in good shape at any price. So, yeah, I got this mostly as a filler from 1971, so this is, it's like 6 issues before DC Comics took over it. So, happy to get it. Here's a DC, I'm 99.9% sure I have this already. This is number 224, but I haven't gone through my DC Comics yet for Tarzan, so I really don't know what I've got. Like the Gold Key, I pick them up when I see them. I don't know if I have them or not. It's a case of I'm more concentrated on finishing up the Dell run, then I'll work on Gold Key, then I'll work on the DC stuff. Next up, Adventures of Superman 523. I did not have this. I thought I did, but I didn't. Delco, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Well, you don't need to be climbing behind the heater. I'll turn it back on once I finish this. Okay. Now I have Adventure Comics 541. Again, I probably have it. I don't know, but I saw it. It was a good price. I picked it up. Number 78. I know I have copies of this. Never hurts to have an extra. Same thing with this. I know I have a copy, but I don't know if I have the newsstand or the direct market copy. And I don't know if this is a second print or a first print. So, went ahead and picked it up. I absolutely, positively know I have this. Or do I? You see, I have a direct market, but this is newsstand. Happy Camper. 88. I don't have this one. 90. Don't have it. Well, I do now, but I didn't. Man of Steel, number 22. Probably have it. Not sure. I'll figure it out when I find my Man of Steel comics. Same thing with 25. Not sure. I'll figure it out later. Same thing with 26. Don't know if I have it or not. And 41. Don't know. Here's one that I'm fairly certain I've got a copy of. But, yeah. Never hurts. Same thing with that one. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of that. And again, Man of Steel. I probably have it. I'll figure it out later. I like that cover anyway. This one I absolutely do have a copy, and this one is in pretty bad shape, but I couldn't turn it down because it's a newsstand, and I don't have a newsstand, or I didn't have a newsstand copy. And yes, when it comes to Superman, I want them all. Again, Superman Man of Steel, number 5, newsstand variant. And it's not really a variant, it's just a newsstand copy. Amazing enough, I didn't have this. And I was 99% sure that I did, but turns out I didn't have it at all. So, that was nice to get. This one, I know I've got, but I didn't have a newsstand. 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 I have a copy of this. I just want to see, and I'm pretty sure the one I have is in near mint, and this is like a fine copy. But I still want to compare them first before I do anything. It needs a press, so I'll be working on that a little bit. Newsstand. I recently sold some copies of this, so I know I have it. Newsstand, didn't have that. Newsstand. Newsstand. Whoops, direct market. Yeah, it's one I don't have though, so. I should have it, but I don't. I don't know what's going on here. Again, it's a newsstand copy. Here's another newsstand copy. And another newsstand copy. And finally, one more newsstand copy. And that's my Tuesday's Treasures. It's all comic books today. I didn't see any toys I liked last week, so I didn't buy any. I'll be going to the thrift store a little later today, see what they have. I have to drop some stuff off at the at UPS office, so I'll do that, and then I'll get that. Someone asked me what a steel ball was, and that's what it is. And I do use those on comics to take out the dents and stuff like that. You can use a spoon too, but steel ball works a little better. Spoon works good, steel ball works better. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you. We'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, make sure before you handle your comics, you wash your hands. Probably a good idea to wash them afterwards too. Yeah, just wash your hands often. It's good for your comics. It's good for your health. Oh wait, I have one other thing. Let me grab it real quick and show you. Now, I was going through some of my miscellaneous stuff and looking for treasures that I didn't know I had. So this is not something I acquired recently. This is something I've had for a very long time. And I was happy to find it. It is the leather-bound Vampirella Bloodlust, limited to 500 copies. You get an exclusive lithograph by Joe Jusko. The whole thing is by Joe Jusko. I mean, does it get, and it's still sealed. I mean, it's still got the original wrap on it. Does it get any better than that? That means there are only 498 copies left out there. It's limited to 500, and I said 498. Well, I said that because I have two of them. So I did a little checking, and I, took a look on eBay, and I couldn't find where one has sold recently, but I found where people are asking insane money for this. They want, I think the least expensive one I found was opened, and it was like $250. It's just unbelievable. So I will probably put one up for sale at some point. I don't know. This is not the gold version. There is a gold version that is even more limited. But yeah, there you go. I never know what kind. This is treasure. The comics are good, but this is true treasure. I might wait another 20 years before I sell it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If you absolutely positively have to have a copy, you can send me an offer. There's no guarantee I'm going to take it, but you can send me an offer. And that's it. We'll see you next video. Delco, you got anything to say? No, he went into the other room. Okay. Take care. We'll see you next video. Bye.